As a young man, one of your top priorities should be to find your purpose as soon as possible, okay? Because just like Deida writes in his book, The Way of Superior Man, without knowing his life purpose, a man is completely lost. He adapts to the events instead of creating them. And without knowing his life purpose, a man is living a weak, unfulfilled life. And the older you will get, bro, the more you will realize how important it is to find a purpose as soon as possible, okay? Because suddenly, bro, everything will get much more easier. Your life will get much more successful, and you will also have that clear goal, that clear vision. What do you want to do in the future, okay? So I will share you a few tips, a few strategies, how I found my purpose, and hopefully, bro, you will find your purpose as soon as possible as well, okay? So general idea of a life purpose, okay, is to do basically something that you would do for the rest of your life and that you enjoy doing, okay? And the number one tip how you can find your life purpose is to disconnect completely, okay? Turn off your phone, turn off your computer, turn off your tablet, like stop replying to social media messages, stop checking social media, stop being on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, OnlyFans, whatever, bro. Disconnect completely, okay? And give your brain some time, some space to, regenerate itself. Because right now, bro, your brain has been completely fried by social media and by those instant gratification activities, okay? And by disconnecting, you give your brain a much needed rest. And then after that, bro, you want to go outside. Just leave your house, go to the park, go to the forest, go to the fitness, go to swimming pool, go to sauna, go wherever, okay? And spend there 1 hour. And during that 1 hour, just sit and don't think about anything at first for the maybe first 10 minutes. Let your brain, do its work, let the mind go with the flow, okay? And then you want to start asking yourself a few questions, okay? You want to ask yourself, what do you want to do? What do you enjoy doing? And here, please don't say video games, okay? Say something else, because I'm sure you have different hobbies that you enjoy doing, okay? What do you want to do every single day in your free time, and what content do you watch on social media, okay? This is one powerful strategy, because the content that you watch on social media, is most likely something that is also very interesting to you as well. For example, when I was younger, I was constantly watching some stock market content. I was constantly watching money content, okay? And one thing led to the other, and right now, look at me, man. I am investing, I am analyzing stocks, I am teaching you here on this channel everything about the stock market, and recently also everything that I know about self-improvement. So this for sure has to be something that I am interested in, and I guarantee you, bro, this is something that I am interested in, and this is something that I consider as my purpose, okay? And another question that you should ask, I think this is the fifth one, is like imagine yourself being in one job position, okay? For example, you are working as a cashier, okay? You are working in Lidl or Hofer or whatever, and you are scanning the products and then asking the customers, will you pay with a card or will you pay with the cash, okay? And right now, imagine yourself doing that for 40 years. Imagine yourself being as a 50 years old guy who is still scanning the products and still asking the same old question, cash or card? Could you do that, bro? Do you genuinely see yourself in that position? Most likely not, okay? So most likely being a cashier is not your purpose. So what else is it then? For example, from my experience, bro, I told you, okay, I was very interested in stock market since, I don't know, maybe 7 years old or something. And when I was that little kid, I didn't understand anything about the stock market. And I still remember, bro, that I was asking my parents, yeah, for example, what is a stock? What is a dividend? What is annual report? What are assets? What are liabilities? And additionally, bro, I was also constantly watching some movies about the money, about the stock market. I was reading books that I didn't understand, and so on and so on. And this is basically how I found my purpose, because the that stock market was constantly on my mind, you know? For one short period of time, bro, I wanted to become a dentist, because the dentist, at least in Slovenia, you know, he gets paid a lot. And I was, you know, focused only on that medicine studies and on being a dentist. But deep down, bro, deep down in my heart, I was always interested in the stock market. And then for some time, you know, I wanted to become also a business consultant, because I was thinking, okay, yeah, stock market might not be for me because I lost some money in 2017. And then I was forcingly, you know, pursuing that career. But still I wasn't happy, and still I was unsuccessful. And still, bro, I always had those thoughts about being a stockbroker. And look at me now, bro. I am more happy than ever. I am happily than ever, bro. With my stocks, with my portfolio, with my analyses. And you can also see that I am getting more and more successful. Look at that channel, how much it's growing, because my purpose has been found. Stock market and self-improvement. And I enjoy teaching you everything about the finances, and I enjoy teaching you also everything about the self-improvement. I enjoy presenting you my experience so that you don't have that shitty teenage lifestyle that I had. I am more than happy to do that. And the more that time passes, the more I believe that this is my purpose. Everything, bro, everything that you do must be completely aligned to the purpose, okay? Whether that be a career, eating, sport, free time activities, talking with girls, like literally, bro, everything has to lead somehow to your purpose, okay? For example, for me, why am I investing? I am investing so that one day I can quit my job, so that I can be financially free, you know, and live out of the dividends. That's my purpose, because that will give me more time to focus on this YouTube channel, to give you higher quality videos, higher quality lessons, higher quality everything. You know what I'm saying? So everything is aligned to my ultimate goal, okay? And the work that you do should not be considered as a work when you work towards your purpose, okay? For example, let's say that you have an online store, okay? And you are programming the store, you are designing the products, you know, you are designing the banners and all of that shit, okay? And then suddenly some random people, you know, maybe your friends, they come and they say, yeah, take a little break, you know, you are working so hard towards that store, you know, you should enjoy a bit. And then you look at them with your confused face and you are thinking, but this is not work for me. This is my enjoyment. This is my hobby. I love doing that. And this should be your purpose. This is the confirmation, bro, that you finally are on the good way towards the purpose. Because whenever your work is going to be something that you like to do, you know, something that you enjoy doing, this is immediately better than 99% of the young people who don't know anything what they want to do. Because every single work, every single task is too hard to do for them. And they are just walking then around mindlessly, and they don't know what they want with the future, and then they are complaining that how life is against them, that how the government doesn't help, that how the teachers are mean to them, that how the exams are hard, and so on and so on. They don't know what they want, they are lost, and this is why they are unhappy, and this is why they are staying big ass losers. But you are different. You are watching this video, so you know that you need to change something. You know that you want to, you know, do something more for the world. And that's a good thing, bro. And right now, bro, I will tell you one actionable step that might be a bit absurd, okay? You have to imagine that everyone who you love, that everyone who is your friend, is suddenly dead, okay? I know that this sounds really strange, but imagine that unfortunately your parents die, for example. God, please never let that happen, okay? But this is just an actionable step, okay? Okay, unfortunately your parents died. Now, how would you feel that you don't have that pressure from them anymore? How would you feel that you finally can do whatever you want? What would be the first thing that you would do, bro? And please don't tell me to play video games. Think about something more meaningful. What would that be? Maybe you had that hidden wish of becoming a car mechanic. Maybe you had that hidden wish of becoming, I don't know, maybe a farmer or a stockbroker, okay, in my opinion, or a business consultant or drop shipper or YouTuber or whatever. What is that thing that you would really like to do, but you are not doing it because you are afraid of your parents' reaction? You are afraid that your parents will judge you. You are afraid that your parents will be disappointed. But nothing that matters right now. What would be that first thing that you would do if you wouldn't have your parents? God, never let that happen, okay? But what would that be? Okay, you found something right now, so this is also most likely your purpose, because when you will work towards that purpose, for example, let's say that you want to become a business consultant, okay? You will work towards your purpose without any burden of your parents who are constantly telling you, yeah, this is too stressful work, you will work so many over hours, and you will not get them paid, and it's so much competition and all that things, and so on and so on and so on, okay? But right now that your parents are dead, you finally can work towards that. You finally are free man in somehow. So isn't it much easier to pursue your dream right now? Isn't it much easier to work towards your goals because you have no one behind you who is like breathing on you, like, yeah, do this, do this, do this. Isn't that much easier? Exactly, bro, it is. So whenever you think about what you want to do, think about this concept, okay? It's extremely controversial, it's extremely absurd, and yet extremely effective. Do the hard work, bro, and see you on top of the world.